I can't say it normal. It's a Maknak. Okay, regardless of the silly name, a customer came in, already bought one of these as soon as we got it. And this is like the big brother or the big sister to the Urban. Let me show you. Right? Look at the similarity of those. Just a side note. That was just a side note. It also looks like the Evoke Stinger, but it's not. Obviously, this is the same. But anyways, I want to do a walkthrough of this. It only comes in lithium, 24 amp hour lithium, and a 50 amp hour lithium. So, very typical. You get your lock, unlock. I'm going to show you where the key is. That turns it on. And if you wonder what this is your steering lock. So you push this in and it now locks your steering. 72 volts, so it's got lots of pep to it. The toggle, let's talk about how you unlimit it first, because if it's not unlimited, you don't have use of your 3 speeds here. If we pan down here, there's your sneaky peeky little limiter. So your limiter is off and then it's on. There you go. So if your limiter is off, now you can use these 3 speeds. So one's gonna be about 25, 32, and unlimited is gonna be about 50 kilometers an hour. You have a kill switch here, so it just means if this kill switch is on, first of all, your dash gives you a little exclamation mark because you have no throttle, okay? Also, I'll point out, when you pull your brake in, you also get the same indicator on your screen. This is a kill switch. So you can't brake and throttle at the same time, so it's just cutting off the power to your motor. You do not have cruise control. I lied. This one has cruise control. The Hy-Vee doesn't have cruise control. Often when you have a bike, horn is obvious, and then over here it says cruise control, and you press it, it honks. Sorry, I thought that this didn't have it. That's actually a bonus because cruise control is awesome. Okay, and then you've got your signals are here. Press that button in to turn it off. Your lights are over here, off, daylight, on. So off, daylight, nighttime, high beam, low beam. There you go. The Maknak also has Bluetooth, and the speaker I found is also down here. There's your speaker, so I can wonder what that is, which, you know, this is a spot that you can get a lot of dirt and moisture. So I don't like that this is kind of hanging out here. They have covered it as best they can. I just would have liked that extended down to there. So if you get one, I would do that. Anyways, back to regular scheduled programming. You can charge your phone and you can do it in 2 spots, here and there. Look at that. Also, there's no breaker in this one. I cannot find it at all, but I'm going to show you the battery now because both the batteries are lithium, so they're both removable. Here is the key. I couldn't find it at first, it's down here. And the other thing is, like, how do you charge your battery through the bike? No, you can't. Which is another reason why there's no breaker, is because you're not charging through a charging port. You're always gonna charge direct to your battery. And so that's how you charge your bike. So you're just gonna open that up, put your charger in, and it's going to charge. Now I'll show you how to remove your battery. Pull that. You do wanna be careful. You don't wanna pull this a lot. And now we can remove your battery. I don't know what cells, we never get that information of what cells are in Emmo's batteries, but this is heavy. This is a 24 amp hour and it's heavier than a 30 amp hour. So there's something, I bet you're gonna get some really good distance from this 24 amp. So it says 40 to 50, but I do suspect 50, 60, 65 kilometers per charge. So if you're in a condo or it's outside, you can bring your battery in where it's a nice temperature. If you've just ridden your bike, wait an hour until you come in from your ride just to let everything kind of come back down to temperature and then charge it. Just a little tidbit of information there. I'm gonna put this back in now. This is manageable for me. The 50 amp hour, I suspect if this is heavy for a 30 amp, then a 50 amp is gonna be quite heavy. Now, when you're shutting the seat, it's kind of like, oh, that's not shutting. Your latch, it's a latch. I put my, do you hear that click? You just do that and now your seat is locked. I think that about covers it. Check your tire pressure, don't overcharge your battery, and these come in 6 awesome colors. Now you know.